Hello everybody, my name is Stumi and welcome to episode what I hope is going to be 41. I've just jumped into a night here for no reason whatsoever, so let me just exit that real quick. Yes, so episode 41. This is going to be the tape collection and maybe coin collection if I can be bothered for that. But mainly going to be the tapes, and we're going to find out the lore behind this game once and for all. And the hidden bugs and the mysteries and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to find the tapes based on the Google's help. And then we're going to finally have a look and see what the tapes are. So let's go. Oh! That was way too close! Personal space issues! I can almost touch him. I'm gonna go size him up. 1 minute. Go. Go. Huh? Maybe we can both wait. Who's the rabbit now? Cool. Part of the fun of doing YouTube is that you get to do a bit of time travel, so fast forward a week and here we are. Now, as you can see by this guy, we've collected all of the tapes, but I just need to go and collect all of the coins now. As you see, we have 16 out of 30, so I need to go and collect 14 of the coins now, scattered throughout all of these nights somewhere. So I'm going to go and do that, and then we're going to go and look at the tapes afterwards. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. 359, 240. They put coins in the worst of places, I swear.
I want to throw you out just like my broken TV. If you'll come back once more, it shall be painful, you'll see. I hope you die in a fire. Hope you'll be stabbed in the heart. Hope you'll get shot and expire. Hope you'll be taken apart. Hope this is what you desire. It's almost over.
I didn't put his head on.
Just let it fly.
Oh, dude.
Don't be afraid.
My eyes don't work
It's
properly.
not
Oh.
the first time
Okay.
you'll die.
Yes.
Your mechanical thoughts click. Sounds like when I broke your nose. Once I get my second chance, I won't leave
Wait,
you
next
alone.
to you.
Oh yeah, I hope you die in a fire.
Wait.
Hope you'll be stabbed in the heart. Hope you'll get
Give me this
shot
coin.
and expire.
It's right there, let me have it. It should be yay. Yay.
Taken apart. I hope you die in a fire.
It's a fake. It's a fake.
Hope you'll be stabbed in the
Oh
heart.
god, and
Hope you'll get shot and expire.
basically, when we finish this puzzle, we're going to look on the left as we're travelling down, and there'll be a fuck baby. And we need to basically get the eyeball. So now I'm gonna go Okay, so we have to go to the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 room, which is this way. This, you know, this is meant to be an easier way of doing it. Okay. Here you are. The final coin. With that, we have found all of the tapes and all of the coins. So if we now go to the prize counter, I believe there is a special item that unlocks. Don't know where it is. Oh, there's so many rewards left to get. For sure, I'm not getting all of those. Ah, here we are. It's right there. So these are like sticks of butter, I think. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. They look more like gold to me. But if you just kind of tip them out, you'll see hidden inside we have a button. Which if I push, points us in the direction of the pizza party final night zone backstage. Do you see that? So I believe now if we go there, we will see something very special. And there we go, we got it. And the cake's not white. Sometimes it's white. I've seen it be white. But we can go out this way now. Which is the teaser for Five Nights at Freddy's 9. We're in some form of like snowy wilderness. There's a billboard here that says Fazbear Entertainment coming soon, now hiring. So it looks like they're building a new Fazbear Entertainment, but it is definitely in the middle of nowhere. Almost like it's in a quarry. You see the cliffs all the way around. Interestingly, the trees as well, they're fake. They're all on wooden bases. So this kind of scenario they've made here is just completely fictitious. Which makes you think that, is this all fictitious as well? Many, many questions. Buy 2, get half off. On franchise of a... Oh, on purchase of a... something. Delight your family. There's footsteps all around. They look like they're all leading up to that barn. They're all going this way. Even from this house. They're all coming from the house and going this way. I don't know what that means. After all, it is just a teaser. I don't know what's in here. Seems to be a cage with something in it. There's like a hole. I don't know if that's like a skull or a face or... I have no idea. Either way, there we go. This looks like to be Five Nights at Freddy's 9. Now, the fact that they've made it in 2D version kind of suggests that the game is going to be a 2D game, not necessarily VR. The fact that they had to make the game non-VR in order to bring you this teaser, it is a bit suggestive. And maybe because in VR you can just kind of like walk outside of your boundaries and just go into the wilderness. Maybe that's something they don't want you doing. Not sure, but either way, it's quite exciting. Now that we've discovered that, I'm actually doing it before I've discovered it, so no reaction. Not yet, at least. But I'm going to go and do the tapes now. And we're going to finally find out the meaning behind the rabbit. You know what? Let's go and get him, actually. If we find the rabbit and we can have him in the back with us. There we go. Come with us. Perfect. Oh, a bit close. Here we go. Tape 1.
Hello? Can you hear me? Don't exit this room, okay? This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files, in a place that only a beta tester would look, and in a place where the files could be protected. I just really, really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public. This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain or even understand for that matter. We're over budget and out of time. But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen, I have to keep this short so the file size will be small enough to fly under the radar. There are more. They may not be in order.
Well, we have more. Plenty more.
I saw it for the first time today. There was a character I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall. I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing. But then it was looking in the window. and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble, in no small part because of the lawsuit, I'm sure. There has to be a lawsuit, there's no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go.
Who could have known?
Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It sounds made up, but it's an actual piece of office equipment. I didn't even know we had one in the supply room. I guess they're more common at businesses that do a lot of graphic design work. I remember seeing one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there.
How old am I? Like, I remember a guillotine paper slicer. It's perfectly fine. Wait, is this...
The drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here.
Bum, bum,
I don't think it was
bum.
spring cleaning either. No, there was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation, told us to scan it, said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves. It was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Looked pretty old. Somehow, though, there was usable code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing. At least that's what Jeremy said.
He. The thing.
I came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit. I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright, glowing from all the way down the hall.
Okay. Jeremy's being creepy.
Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. Looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced soon.
So that she can get screwed up too.
You can always tell when a company is getting ready to fire someone. They start giving out written warnings for silly things, making sure to build a paper trail and make a case for a firing. Things that normally no one would care about suddenly become grave offenses, all worthy of being written and documented. I guess it works two ways, because it also encourages a person to quit rather than be scrutinized so heavily. I think Jeremy was too far gone to consider that option, though. The thing about it is that I don't think they were going to fire him because of anything he was doing wrong. They just knew he'd seen something. They needed to discredit him.
Something he shouldn't have seen.
There was something that looked like a Halloween mask laying on the floor. I didn't understand. Ink must have spilled. It was only then that I heard a shuffle from the testing room and realized Jeremy must be there. I went back and peered in the window. I couldn't see his face. He had the visor covering his head. He had ink spilled on himself as well. The front of his shirt looked black in the dark room. He turned his head in my direction, but I don't think he knew I was there.
Weird.
I was told I had 3 days to finish Jeremy's work, but I know it's just passing the time. They don't really expect me to do anything. It's just to keep up appearances until the buyout is complete. We have to look like we have things under control. There's another potential development studio that wants to pick up from here. But who knows what kind of lies they're being fed to convince them to do it. Against my better judgment, I'm going to do my best to see what's here, make notes of it, and try to isolate where this thing is hiding. At least then, the next person that tests this will have a chance of getting rid of it.
Is that us?
Today was my last day of beta testing, and the anomaly that I've been seeing is nowhere to be found. But after inspecting some of the files, it seems that it's attached itself to these logs. My logs. That can't be an accident.
Oh no.
So now I have to make a choice. Do I leave these logs here for you to find, or do I try to purge this thing myself by destroying the logs? I've chosen the latter.
Clearly not, because they're still here. Why does this always happen? Tape 12.
I can't delete them. By creating a protected area to store these logs apart from the game, I effectively gave this thing a safe place to hide itself. It's in here now. I may not be able to delete it, but I might be able to do something else now that it's attached itself. I have an idea.
Ooh.
They lied to us. They lied to all of us. They told us that the whole point of this VR game was to undo the bad PR done by a rogue indie game developer who supposedly made up a bunch of crazy stories that tarnished the brand. But that's not true at all. In their haste to develop this VR game and clear their name, they sent us some things I don't think they intended us to see, such as a hard drive containing emails between Fazbear Entertainment and a certain indie developer. Fazbear Entertainment hired the game developer. Those indie games were designed to conceal and make light of what happened. This isn't just an attempt to rebrand. It's an elaborate cover-up, a campaign to discredit everything.
Didn't get it from all the sarcastic comments.
I ran a fragmentation program on the area of memory that was storing these logs for you. I effectively broke the files into pieces and broke the anomaly along with it.
Nice.
That means that you won't have my warnings to guide you, but hopefully it also means that this anomaly, this virus, or whatever it is, will remain broken and unable to do more damage.
What about if we put it all together again?
Hello.
Hello.
You don't know me. I had created a series of logs for you documenting the troubled development of this VR game that you're now testing, in hopes that you, whoever you are, and whatever team you're with, will abandon development. Now I fear that those logs are being used as a Trojan horse. If you are unable to abandon development, hide all traces of these logs that I've created. I fear that finding them and reassembling them will also reassemble the very thing I've tried so desperately to destroy.
We may have screwed up here.
There is a way to kill it. It wants to escape through someone. Someone plugged into this game. That's you now. You have to let it begin the process of leaving through you. Then use the disconnect switch that I've embedded by the main stage. Let it approach you. Let it begin to merge with you. Play the music and flip the switch. That will cause a hard restart of the game and flush the memory, effectively killing it. I hope. I don't know when it will come for you.
What? This thing is going to merge with us, and we have to somehow effectively, like, flip a switch halfway through the merging process. This sounds dangerous. Here I am in the tape room. Something about dying. Here I am leaving the tape room. Oh my god. The merge is happening. Okay, she said something about the steps. We have to wait until we get merged. Let him merge. Please. This feels like the end. Ah! What's going on? Whoa! Oh god. And now we need to flick the switch. It's miles away. That didn't work very well. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Now? Nothing. We need to find a switch. Where is the switch? And if it's over there, then there's no way I'm going to be able to reach that without trashing the entire place. Ooh. Wait for a better merge. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. And we're back to being him again. Oh, now we're doing the merge again. Okay. Whew. This switch does literally nothing. These buttons do literally nothing. We're doing a merge. Push the button. Let me out. No? Do I have to go push it again? Ugh. Damn my table, it's too high. Now. It didn't work. Push it. Ah. Push them all. Click the switch. The button. No. I've become a monster again. Yes, doing the merge. Here he comes. I don't know, just push buttons. Push them all. Buttons. Oh my god, we did it! Okay, stay calm. We have a door. It's locked. It's a big door. We have a hatch. Hello? Are you locked away now? Am I locked away? We got him. But we didn't defeat him. He's just gone back into hiding. We certainly removed him from the game. So with that, I think we defeated Glitch Trap. Now, I had a look at things, and apparently what I did was that I flicked the switch to the red thing, pressed showtime, pressed the button, pressed prize counter in that order, and then that triggered the ending. So that's going to conclude the episode here. If you enjoyed the video and all of the secrets we discovered, then feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all of the good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next episode for the final push here as we do the Dreadbear DLC. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next time. Goodbye, everybody.